Hey guys, Craig with Meet Me Outside. How you doing? So I'm out here on this really windy day on the river that's near us, and I'm going to be doing a paddle 6 to 8 miles and a camp out tonight. Just a one-nighter, dealing with the wind. I'll do some fishing too, but yeah, I just needed to get out, man. Me and my wife are going to be down in South Carolina on a beach all next week, so I just needed to get out and get the paddle wet and make the most of it. All right, Pete. There's the hammock blowing in the wind. Not a bad view from the hammock. Looking down over the river. I'm up here on this little hill. Cue the plane. Yeah, it's a nice spot. Up over the river, like I said. Good place to post up tonight. So I had to get off the river. The wind was bad, bad, bad. It's gusty. Like right now it's not bad, but I was just getting blown around. Yeah, not fun. Well, actually it was fun, but yeah. It's still great to be out here, man. All right, this outing I'm using the War Bonnet Eldorado single layer hammock with bug netting, even though I don't need the bug netting. The War Bonnet Thunderfly tarp in camo, bushwhack camo. Love this pattern, it's awesome. So also tonight, because of the wind, I'm using my hammock gear panel poles. These are rods that connect to these panel pullouts here on the tarp. There's one there. I don't really need one down that end because I got it in porch mode, but it does pull it out a little bit. Gives you quite a bit more room underneath, and with this wind, it'll help keep the side of the tarp from caving in that way. I don't always use them, but they're pretty helpful when you need them. This ridge line on these War Bonnet tarps, it's a sewn-in ridge line, so you don't need to seam seal it. And I've never had one. This is like the 5th War Bonnet tarp I've owned, and not one of them has ever leaked, so I don't really worry about it. So I've talked about these NRS boundary boots before. Now that I've owned them for approximately 4 years, I can't say enough good things about them. They do everything I want and then some. There's really nothing I don't like about them. They're grippy. Like I said, they're grippy on rocks. The sole's lasting really good. A little bit of wear, but nothing bad. No leaks, and easy to take care of. Really, again, there's nothing I don't like about them. They're awesome. Pretty good investment, if I might say so myself. The NRS boundary boots. There's a hack of sorts. I brought this delicious Voodoo Ranger IPA. Haven't had an IPA in a long time. Ice cold. And what I do is I put that in a gallon Ziploc bag and I stuff it in my bottom of my dry bag in and amongst my down, and it keeps it insulated, obviously, and really cold. Yeah. So yeah, just needed to get out. My wife and I are going down south for a week next week, just for a change of pace. Going to Myrtle Beach again. We have a lot of fun down there. Neither one of we, my wife and I are not really beach people, but this time of the year it's really nice. We like to take lots of walks on the beach. It's just so relaxing, and we enjoy it. But anyway, having said that, I just couldn't resist the opportunity I had to come out here and at least paddle, albeit windy, and do a hammock, hammock hang camp out tonight. So I'm really happy, really relaxed, and this is nice. Peace. You can see how these pull-outs really help out to get the tarp off the hammock. What a beautiful evening it turned out to be. The wind's died down quite a bit. It's a little gusty still, but for the most part it's died down right now anyway, which is awesome. I might go for a little paddle, but I'm not sure. The fishing was, I didn't catch anything coming in here. I didn't really expect to be honest with you. The water level, like everywhere, is really, really high right now. Oh, I'm really looking forward to getting a good night's sleep in the old hammock. Haven't been in the hammock in a couple months. So yeah, found this really awesome piece of woods near the river here. It's really, really nice. So for dinner tonight, gonna keep it really basic. I cut up some Polish sausage, and here I have some zucchini, yellow squash, red peppers, and red onions with some spices. And I'm gonna add a little rice to that, and that's gonna be dinner. I'm really looking forward to that. Let's crack open this beer. Oh. That's delicious. cooling off. I don't have a thermometer, but it's probably mid-40s. Cheers. I'm really fortunate that my wife understands why I like to come out and do this kind of thing. She totally gets it. She gives me crap about it, but it's all in good fun. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm a fortunate man in that sense. And like I said, I'm just squeezing a one-nighter in because I can, and taking what I can get. You know what I'm saying? Appreciating every moment of this beautiful forest. Yeah, I could complain about the wind. I could complain about no fish. That's not what it's about, man. It's about just getting out and doing something. You know what I'm saying? Staying active, enjoying some good food, some good beer, maybe some bourbon. Yeah. And yeah, just enjoying the outdoors. All right, I'm rambling. I'll see you later. Yeah, so I'm just using my Winterwell fast fold stove for the hot tent without the top on it, as a firebox, if you will. And I already had this grate, and it's kind of a neat way of having a contained fire in an area where there's a lot of dry stuff going around. Even though it's been raining for weeks, everything's wet. It's off the ground, and yeah, kind of a neat little contained fire area where you don't have to scar the ground. Get a nice fire going, and cook some food. It's throwing a lot of heat too. It's amazing. Yeah, so like I said, I'm just gonna cook up this Polish kielbasa, or Polish sausage, I should say. Call it kielbasa. And mix in some veggies, a little bit of rice. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Throw in some veg now. A little bit. Put the rice in while I'm at it. A little bit of water. Yeah, perfect. Put back the Polish sausage. That's pretty good. It's gonna be good, man. Mmm. That's so good. Simple and easy. Very tasty. Yum. That's how we clean the pans. Put some water in there. Come to a boil, it'll rub right out. No worries, no soap needed. Be ready for breakfast tomorrow. Couple of balsam boughs. Spruce, whatever you got, man. Hemlock. Boil the water over the heat. Dump it out. Works every time, folks. Yeah, I'd like to give a shout out to Swedwoods. He's his channel. I'll put a link in the description. He's the first person I saw to utilize a hot stove as a wood burning device, and without the top on it, with this exact stove, the Winterwell Fast Fold titanium. So that's where I really got the idea, and it just makes a lot of sense because I'm not scorching the ground, I'm not digging a pit, I'm not gathering rocks. For under 2 pounds, I'm bringing this along without the top, and it works as a great fire pit to cook on, or just the ambiance. All right, folks. It's about 10:15. Had my dinner, some water, and cleaned up, brushed my teeth. Thinking about hitting the hammock. I'm tired. There's a windy paddle coming in. But yeah, it's a beautiful evening. The wind's died down. Really thankful for that. And yeah, a nice little fire going here. I'll probably sit by here another few minutes and have a lovely evening in the hammock. I'll see y'all in the morning. Peace. Well, good morning. All right. Wonderful night. Wonderful evening. The wind's died down. It's nice. It really wasn't windy last night at all. It kind of died down about, 8 o'clock p.m. last night. And then so far, it might pick up now, but it was pretty much calm all night. I'm going to get some coffee and get a little breakfast going. So this coffee press from Jet Boils, really nice, inexpensive, works great. Basically it's 3 pieces. You get the screen with a plunger, if you will, and 2 rods, and basically one just screws into the other. 1, 2, like that. Simple as can be, and it fits most 750 milliliter pots, or like this isn't a Toaks, this is a Tecumseh. I'm not even sure what brand it is, titanium pot, but I think the diameter is 3 3/4, or this here, this dimension, 3 3/4. It'll fit in any pot that's that size and works great. Doesn't weigh anything, or hardly anything. So good. Simple. What a beautiful morning. Quite a difference from yesterday. It's always good. What's especially good with early spring is there's no bugs yet, which is fantastic. Bug season's coming though. Soon. But it's what it is, right? It is what it is. So my wife's picking me up at the put-in spot here. Should be there in about half an hour. And I'll take it from there. Thanks for coming along. Got some adventures coming up. Stay tuned. Thank you again for all my subscribers and new ones. Really, really appreciate it. Your support's helpful. And yeah, things are good.